unexpected match on a DNA site turned out to be a very life-changing experience for our first guest, Wesley Saucier. Did I say that right?
Yes.
Yes.
Nailed it.
Here to share more about how her story now going viral. I think People magazine has picked it up. I saw a post on that. So she is here to share more on this very amazing and heartwarming story. Welcome to Good Day
Yeah.
WA.
Thank you. Thank you so much for
Yeah.
asking. It's been a great story. I actually live in Bentonville now. I work for Ovations
Okay, yes,
in
yes,
marketing, and my family's from South Louisiana, and so in 2020 decided to get into my ancestry research, actually trying to figure out who my dad's parents were because he was adopted.
Okay.
And I didn't find them, but I found a half-sister instead. And it was through a Facebook group page called DNA Detectives that I learned you could upload your DNA to other sites and get more matches.
Okay.
And when I did that, I had a result of a close match of a person I didn't know. And so when I Googled her, I found a date of birth. And I called my mom, and I told my mom, I think I found someone. I just need one more thing from you. What was your first daughter's date of birth? And she told me the exact date of birth that I had found, and I held my breath and I said, I found your daughter.
Oh my gosh. So you had known that you
All my
had
life.
an older sister your entire life.
Yes.
Okay.
She always told me, and my sister was always told by her family
Okay.
that she was adopted, and it was an act of love. And so there was never any animosity or angst about her being placed for adoption.
Sure,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Was there ever did you have a moment? You have to be brave, I feel like, to go on search and to put yourself out there.
I'll tell you, the time between messaging her and waiting for her to respond after she left me on red was agonizing.
Yeah,
Sure.
I said, I think we're related, and I know how. Let me know if you want that information. And I waited for a while, hoping to hear something back. And when she finally responded, she said, "I've been waiting for this."
Wow.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
huge. So the story has gone viral. What was that like for you?
I actually reached out to the DNA folks with the story first.
Okay.
I thought, well, a 50-year reunion we're about to have after 3 years of connecting virtually. COVID kind of put us back on meeting. That was why I was really excited to finally be able to do it and do it in person. So I reached out to the MyHeritage folks and said, we have a story for you.
Yeah.
Do you want it? Because we're only going to meet once, you know? So they were like, yes, document it, send us videos and vlogs about it. And so I have a longer video where I'm filming from the airport at NWA before I flew out
Yeah.
Wow.
to go meet her. And if I think about it too long, I'm going to start crying again. But it's been really healing
Sure.
for my mom and for my now sister. And something we never thought would happen because it was a closed adoption.
Sure.
Can you talk to us a little bit about that moment when the three of you met?
Met. I'm filming it. I have a little clip that's, they didn't put the audio in it, but I'm giggling the entire time because it was just jitters, right? Like she walked in, she had her cousin with her, and she just put her purse down and looked at my mom like, finally.
Wow.
And I couldn't do anything but giggle because that's my go-to. It's like it was supposed to finally happen. It took us a while, but we all wanted to have that relationship and have that connection. We've approached it very cautiously,
Sure.
but the love is there, and we're so excited to just get to know her.
Yeah, absolutely. And you mentioned, initially starting off on this journey, you set out to actually learn more about your dad's
Yeah.
side of the family. Did you learn anything more from there?
I learned who his mother was.
Okay.
And I learned a little bit about my heritage,
Okay.
my personal heritage. Learned some things that I didn't know about. Like I
Okay.
have some Mexican ancestry on my
Okay.
dad's side, so I didn't know that.
Wow. I mean, you're just setting out, just maybe expecting just one side, and you get
Yeah.
this completely different
Yeah.
result.
Yeah,
Fascinating.
I felt like a detective.
Well, you said the Facebook group is called DNA Detectives.
It is, yeah, appropriately
Yeah.
enough. It's a large group. I've actually gone back to them and said, hey, you guys helped me find my sister.
Wow.
And now they're waiting for the articles to drop in the chat. So
Sure.
I owe them some updates too.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, we know a lot of people are kind of on a similar journey like you. Maybe they're wanting to learn
Right.
more about themselves, their family, and their heritage. What is something you would say to people out there who may be on a similar journey like you were?
Man, I mean, stay curious. Like, don't think you can't find them because usually you have to pay private detectives to find people.
Sure.
And the technology and the tools were there, and thanks to my heritage making that free and accessible at a low entry point, I was able to use that tool in such a way that I never thought I could.
Yeah.
You know, it's really awesome.
Yeah,
Wow.
certainly.
What an amazing story.
Is there a next step to the story? Do you know?
Winona, that's my sister's name. So funny enough, we both have W names.
Okay.
She said that we're now going to have a relationship. So it's no more reunions. It's now relationships.
Yeah.
And we're looking forward to figuring out the next time we're all going to triangulate because we're all in different
Yeah.
states.
Right.
But we're eagerly planning the next visit because when we met in person, we realized how much of that mattered to be able to be in person and chat.
Sure.
And so, our voices are similar. She's short like I am. I thought she was taller. And it's just the little quirks that I'm like, oh my gosh, the separation of us we still had so much in common.
Sure.
That's
Well,
amazing.
congratulations.
Yeah.
What an amazing story. And again, thank you for coming on the show. When I saw your post, I was like, what?
I still am
Right
thinking
here
that.
in NWA. Like,
Right
this
here.
is amazing.
And
So-
she'll be 50 in March. So her birthday it's part of the story, but March 2nd, 1974. So she will be 50 this March.
Yeah, and you can celebrate.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks,
She's really
Wesley.
cool.
Yeah.
Yes. Thanks for sharing with us. Yeah.
Thank you.